feel like you should have had. How do you guys kind of fight against that, well, here we go again mentality?
Yeah, I mean, it's frustrating. We got to be able to close games out better. I mean, it comes down to that. It comes down to who wants it more. I think our team does want it more, but we got to be able to show that late in the game. So.
Paul.
Going into that overtime period and after they scored the touchdown, obviously they had the momentum, but how much had the confidence kind of decreased with the team going into that final drive?
Yeah, I don't think the confidence decreased. We knew, like, whatever happened, doesn't matter what happens, we got to go score a touchdown in that situation. So I don't think it affected anything. Obviously, you don't want them to score in that situation, but we can't control that on the offense side of the ball. So we just got to be able to go out there and play it just like we would. So that didn't have any effect on our confidence or anything.
Just with the back-to-back 3-and-outs in the fourth quarter there, just what did you see there? What went wrong there?
Yeah, we got to be able to sustain those drives. Those are critical drives in the game. So, any way just to stay on the field in that situation is huge. Just to be able to keep the clock rolling, make them use timeouts, things like that. And we weren't able to do that.
Steve?
Sometimes backyard football is the best football, and you had kind of one of those plays, and you kind of flip it out there to Vaughn, and it goes in. When you answer like that, what's the feeling like on the sideline? Do you feel a sense of relaxation, or do you feel like the guys are still locked in?
Yeah, that's a really good question. I feel like it ups the energy on the sideline for sure. Gives everybody confidence in that situation, but we still got to go win the football game. That's got to be the mindset. And like you said, obviously, maybe we did relax too much in that situation after that happened. So we got to be better moving forward. We got to figure out that we're playing the SEC, and every game is going to be a game, no matter what. So we got to know that and never get relaxed during any of these games.
Blake, kind of a similar question, but did you get a feeling around the sideline that you guys almost had the game in the bag and you guys could, I don't want to say take your foot off the gas, but did you get a sense that the sideline almost felt the game was won?
Yeah, I don't know if I can answer that in the right way, just because I go to the sideline, look at the iPad, things like that. So I can't get a full gauge of the whole sideline in that moment, but obviously we didn't handle it the right way, and we got to be able to handle that better moving forward.
Blake, a loss like this obviously hurts. Coach Levy weighed in on the togetherness of the team, and that's how you guys can finish off the season. As a leader, what was your message to the guys in the locker room when you went back there?
In that situation, to be honest with you, guys are frustrated and mad, to be honest. I think that's a conversation Sunday, Monday, whenever you come back in and you get back together as a team. I think you have that conversation, but after a loss like that, it's frustrating. Everybody understands it. So, not much being said about me right now after that.
Problems in the last 3 games as well, in situations where you have an opportunity to build a lead. I guess, how do you approach that situationally as an offense in terms of plays, and do you think it's just an execution thing?
Yeah, I mean, we got to stay aggressive. We got to keep our foot on the gas in that situation and go up as much as we possibly can, and not let up. And play each play independent of the last, and keep playing. That's all you can do in that situation.
Danny?
Blake talked about the play to Devon on the little flip pass, but just talk about his overall game with his rushing and his receiving, and what kind of weapons he in this offense.
Yeah, Vaughn's a great player. We've all known that, and I mean, y'all get to see it right now for the last 2 Saturdays how well he's played. So that's not really a surprise to me. He's a really good football player, and I know that, and he has a lot of experience playing this game. So very talented, and he's played really well the last 2 weeks.
You guys are an offense that always wants to go, but late in the game, clock management was a real issue there. I mean, take me through the plan there. I mean, like there are some times you guys snapped it with 26 seconds on the play clock. I mean, where does that come from? Is that your decisions and sideline decision? How does Levy kind of coach that with you guys?
Yeah, I mean, in that situation, they got 3 timeouts left, so our goal is to keep getting first downs. Obviously, it's getting close to that 4-minute mode and things like that. They still got 3 timeouts left. They're still in the game. We're going to go run our plays and move the ball. That was the goal. I mean, we were able to move the ball all day. So right there, I think it was like 450 maybe, 440 when we got it. So right there, they had 3 timeouts left. So for us, we just got to be able to sustain the drives and just execute in the right way.
Got time for a couple more, Carlo?
Like I asked Coach a very similar question, but what's it gonna take for you guys to win one of these close ones in the fourth?
I mean, it's got to be a mindset thing. We got to understand when the moment is right in front of us, we got to go take it. It's not going to be given to us. That's something that we've had to learn the hard way, and we got to be able to move forward in the right way and be able to pull these games out, because there's a few of them that we should have and we just haven't been able to. So moving forward, we got to know when the situation comes up and we got to finish the right way.
Anything else, Blake? All right, thanks, everybody.
Thanks.